Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today we've got another Queen video for you, and today's is actually one that we haven't done yet. You know, we went on a spree of 6 months worth of Queen, pretty much, and we never hit this song.
Right.
This song is off of Queen 2, I believe, and this particular performance is live at the Rainbow of '74, so this is very, very, very early on.
Requested on the
Song request form, absolutely.
Request form.
This is Ogre Battle. Now, I've never looked into this song, but what I do know is that with early Queen, it tends to be a lot of rock.
Right. I haven't seen it either. I was just looking up some stuff, on it though, and there's not
A lot.
There's not really a whole lot, not that I could find. I know that Freddie wrote it.
Okay.
It was a song that they said he composed it on a guitar versus how he did it in later stages when
On
he
piano. Yeah.
So he did this on a guitar, and the only thing that I could really find out about it is that it was pure fantasy.
Okay.
Okay, it was an ogre battle.
Right. Shrek.
Okay? So that's the first thing I thought of.
Shrek before it was Shrek.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Just the big green meanies coming after each other, So I started looking down through fan comments, and they all were pretty much the same. And it came down to that it was basically a glam rock fairy tale, like the rest of the album,
Okay.
like most of the rest of the album, and possibly Tolkien or D&D inspired.
Okay. Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
Okay. Were a couple of the comments, but there really wasn't anything
On the song itself.
On the song itself, except that it rocks. And now they did say, this is a live version, obviously, but they did say something about on the album itself that the beginning is the end played backwards. I think is how it said. I couldn't understand it, and I thought, I don't know if it's done that way on here, so it may be something for us to listen for. But apparently, they said if you play the beginning backwards, it sounds exactly like the end, and or am I crazy? And then others are going, no, it actually does that. So I don't know. Who knows? But anyway,
We won't know until we get into it.
well, yeah, I don't know if they do it on the live version or not, but
Okay.
I'm ready to just go ahead and listen and see what they have.
Alrighty, guys. Let's get started.
It's time for Ogre Battle.
Brian.
So if you play this backwards, let's see.
Sounds like the end?
Let's see if this. Let's get to the end. Yeah. Somebody has the angry lizard shirt on.
Yep.
Once upon a time, an old man showed me a mirror. When the piper is gone and the soup is cold at the table, and when the black road flies, find a new destination. That is the sign. Come tonight, come to the ogre site, come to Ogre Battle. gives a great big cry. Swallow up the ocean. With a mighty tongue he catches flies. Palm of the hand, incredible size. Great big eyes as a focus in your direction. And the battle is won. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come tonight. Come to the ogre site. Come to Ogre Battle night. The ogre men are still inside to every room mountain. You gotta stay clear and out of sight. You can't see in, but you can't see out. Keep a good lookout. The ogre men are coming out to every room mountain. They're running up behind and they're coming all about. Can't go east 'cause you gotta go south. Ogre men not going home, and then the great big fight is over. Bugle blow that trumpet cry. Ogre Battle lives forevermore. Oh, but you can come along, or you can come along. Come to Ogre Battle.
Nice job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. That was cool.
That was a cool song, but you know what?
Huh.
I'm glad that we didn't, or that I didn't watch this at the beginning when we first started doing Queen,
Okay.
because I probably wouldn't have liked it. Knowing what I know about Queen now,
Yeah.
in all the different, you know,
Elements
all the
and-
different characters and their parts and the whole bit, and when they all jumped in on some of the, you know, on some of those harmonies,
Yeah,
the high
yeah.
parts, and yeah, you know, when I don't know that I would have appreciated it as much
As you do now.
as I
then.
do now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, you know, just knowing who these guys are now and what they do, and
I
and
think
the-
there
and the
was
whole
one
thing.
video, was it White Queen, I think is what I didn't like. The
Yeah.
one song that I didn't like and I got hammered on, but that was in the beginning, so
Right.
I
We might
didn't.
want to
I might want to go back, right?
and revisit it and
Yeah, and see if our
what it
opinions
sounds
have
like to us now.
right. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, because I wasn't into. I mean, I knew the greatest hits. That's basically all I knew of Queen. That's
Right.
really what we both knew of Queen, was just the greatest hits. You know,
the songs. I didn't even know that they were by Queen. That's how bad I was. You know, but
I am not going there.
Well, I mean, you know, I knew like one or two. I mean, I knew like Bohemian Rhapsody, and I think Another One Bites the Dust, and We Are the Champions. But the whole thing is, you know, is that those were like the three main things that you ever heard on radio. Okay, and I said, oh, okay, that's Queen. And then you have all this other stuff in there, like Killer Queen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I go, man, I know that, but I don't
know who it's from, right?
Under Pressure.
Yeah.
You know, I thought for the longest time
that was just a Bowie song.
That it was just Bowie. I never, you know, knew Queen had anything remotely to do with it. You know, so that's where I was. You know, so now going back and man, listen to Brian rock that, and you know, Roger doing his drum thing, and
that's why that's
something
something
heavy bass line with Deaky going on.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something that I kind of enjoy, but I kind of don't enjoy because I'm self-criticizing myself with the what do I call it? Reacting to old reactions or something, whatever I called it, reacting to original reactions. I think is what I decided to name it. And I've done 2 of those videos so far.
Right.
But it's going back and it's watching myself then and knowing what I know now.
Yeah.
You know, and so whether for better or for worse, last video was, I couldn't stand watching myself last video because it's like, come on, you know, like, that's not how it is, you know, or whatever.
But you can see the journey.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what everyone was saying.
You can see your Queen maturity journey.
Right, and that's what everyone was saying, you know, we all have to start somewhere.
Right.
And I was at a very bad start.
So some of the songs that we may not have really liked, especially from early Queen, like you said, I think it was White Queen.
I think that was the one I got killed on.
You know, again,
I got like 60 thumbs down on that.
I mean, we might. Well, you didn't know any better,
right?
Yeah, you know, and you only when you hear a song for the first time, what most people do, okay, a true live reaction is not really a true live reaction because you've got all this music stored up in your memory banks. Okay, you have something to relate to.
Yeah.
So you can say, so in your mind, you may not, I mean, in your conscious mind, you may not be saying it, but in the back of your mind, you're going, yeah, I like this, simply because of the fact you like this group who played something similar, and this group who played something similar, so you like that genre or that type of music.
But something that you've never heard before.
So, you know, and musicians will even tell you this. How many times have you heard, you know, a lyric came to me, or a thought came for me for this tune, and it just came out of the blue. And Brian has even said to where he said, it came so naturally, I had to question if I had heard it before.
Right.
Okay? Yeah. And that's where, and all of us are like that. Mm-hmm. We've got all that music stored up back here. Mm-hmm. You may not have heard that before, but you may like other groups who played similar type stuff, and you go, yeah, I can really get into this because. But if all you listen to is John Denver, and then you listen to
White Queen,
and then you listen to White Queen, you have nothing,
right? Exactly,
to relate it to, and you're going to give at that point.
I gave my honest.
You're
going
to give your honest feedback,
right?
Because you're like, this isn't really what I get into.
Exactly.
Everybody wants to hammer you for it, but you know what? You know now. You know, like I said, you've gone on this journey, and you now know what, you know enough to be able to go back and appreciate.
Right, I was going to say, even if I don't get into the music per se, I still have an appreciation for Freddie, Roger, Brian, Deaky, all of them. They're all their contributions and everything, how they sing, how they play, how they perform, how they, everything. Versus, I can't understand a word they're saying.
Right.
I'm looking at a more broader picture versus just.
Correct.
I can't understand what they're saying.
Freddie's style of singing.
Right.
Now.
Yeah.
So at least you may not pick out every single word, but you get the gist of what he's saying. Okay. I mean, and when Freddie sings, the one thing I have found is that he's pretty clear. I mean, he's not like a lot of these that we've done where, you know, they're right there on the microphone, and you still can't understand half of what they're saying. You know, and they're not even singing fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Freddie's voice is clear. And so now that I know how to listen to him.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So this song, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it now. It was cool, and I could say, yeah, that's vintage Queen.
Yeah. Hey,
so
you've got that record.
I've got that record.
It's framed up in your office.
Framed and hanging in my office. So anyway, it was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. You all set to go into the announcements?
Yeah.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all.
Alrighty guys, first things first, remember if you want daily videos from us, if you need to see us every day or whatever, we do have daily Facebook videos. Go ahead, find us on Facebook at The Bass P, that's what it is, or type in The Bass Player, like the page, comment, whatever. We're actually getting I shouldn't say a lot, but a lot for Facebook. We're getting a decent bit of, you know, view-wise and stuff on there, so that's pretty cool. You know, it's a completely different platform, but videos are going out there every day, guys, so if you want a daily video, make sure to go and check me out on Facebook. Remember, guys, if you'd like to send us anything, we do have our P.O. Box. That information has popped up on your screen by now and will always be down in the description below. We do have our request form down in the description below as well, guys. That is where we please ask that you put your requests. This song was on the request form. I'm not sure about the performance-wise, but I know the song itself was on the request form. So if you have a request, please put it there, because that's where we are looking for them. We do have our Teespring link down in the description below as well, guys. That's where you can get any of our merchandise, such as, I don't have my phone on me, my phone case that I have. We've got our mugs with both our Eat, Sleep, React, Repeat logos and our classic TBP logo, which is really, really cool.
Yep.
We've got our Defying the Odds Since 2020 t-shirt, which you've seen Dad wear. And we've got a whole bunch of other cool stuff on there, guys. And if you get something, you will get featured in a community post and possibly a video. If you'd like to get any discount codes, make sure you come onto a live stream. I do get to thank the following patrons who felt pledged to make this video possible, for being awesome and sticking with us. That'd be Hot Space and Petro, Barone, Sandy Thomas, Courtney Truax, Kula, Theresa Anderson, Dary S, and Jeffrey Kimball. Thank you so much for y'all's constant love and support of this channel and community, guys. We greatly appreciate it, and we ask that you stick around with us for time to come, because I don't know when I'm leaving for the Air Force, but when I do, he's not going to know what to do. So stick around so that you can help Dad out.
I'm going to have withdrawal symptoms here.
You're going to have a lot of withdrawal symptoms here.
You know.
Yeah. If you don't know what Patreon is, feel free to message any of the Patreon members in the comments, or if you see their names, or message me in the comments and ask me, email me, message me on social media, whatever it be, and I will give you the Patreon link, which is also down in the description below, and show you how you can plug into that and get connected on there as well. And we do have the PayPal donation link down in the description below as well, guys. This is if you don't feel comfortable making a monthly donation through Patreon, that, you know, but you still want to donate, you can still do that through the PayPal donation link. We are not asking for donations, I stress that enough, but if you would like to, that link is there as well, and all are much appreciated. And last but not least, guys, we do have our subscriber goal of 10,000, guys. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and everyone who has not yet subscribed. We highly, 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 highly encourage you all to do so. So not only do you not miss our videos on here, you don't miss our live streams, any community posts, anything, guys. So we highly encourage you to subscribe. Yeah, I don't know how other way to stress that, to subscribe.
I don't either, except for the fact that we are at 32%. So
if you would, please subscribe. It's much appreciated, and you will not regret doing it. We guarantee you that. So anyway, anything that I'm missing you'd like to add?
No, I think we're good.
Alrighty, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smack that like button, subscribe if you're new, and peace out.